Hi guys, AK Movies here back with another video. So today I'm gonna be movie review for movie. I enjoyed the first movie came watched on the Christmas time before Christmas. So I watched the sequel today. It stars Keanu Reeves. It's John Wick 2. It's a bloodier, better and better and bloodier. I pretty enjoyed this movie for John Wick. So yeah. So this is John Wick Chapter 2. So, Keanu Reeves played a retired super assistant assassin. John Wick plans to resume a quiet civilian life, cut short when Italian gangster Santino de Antonio shows up on his doorstep with a gold marker, compelling him to repay past favors ordered by Winston, the kingpin of kingpin of secret assassin society. The certainly to respect the organization is ancient code. Vic reflux sorry about that guys. Refluctuation accepts. So it's like that means that accepts his offer, the Italian gangster's offer with a gold member. The assignment to travel to Rome to take out Antonio's sister. So John Wick travels to Rome to take on Antonio's sister, the ruthless Caro Esther, the Italian Camaro crime syndicate. Syndicate. So the story starts off that this biker going on the road and with his helmet, and suddenly this car comes and runs him over on the road. Then we saw John Wick enter with his legs. They don't show their face. Then this scene comes with that the boogeyman, the guy with the cigar. Then we see John Wick. Keanu Reeves enters into the movie and to look for his car. The story continues from the first movie. The first movie was good. It was had William Defoe got killed because that was a fantastic well movie. So this chapter two to continues from the first movie. So John Wick enters the scene and tries to look for his car, and the car was covered with this cloth with the seat with the sorry guys, it covers with this sheet, you wanna call it gray color sheet, big sheet. Then he takes the sheet off. Then he sees his car. Then he tries to sit down on the car and start the engine. Then people inside that boogeyman with the cigar look, something's wrong, something's happening. Then he started to run his engine and start going on the road for a ride, and suddenly the goons go after him, the bikers and all that, and his cars got crashed. Then he's crashing the goons and all that, and his car's badly damaged, the windscreens, everything smashed and braked. So then we see a fight scene. John Wick starting to enter into his action stunts on these goons and all the fight scenes, beats them up, wins that. Then he sees that guy, the boogeyman with the cigar. Then he talks to him foreign language, he talks to him English. Then they have a drink. Then the story continues. Then there's a Italian this Italian assassin turns up. Santino turns up on his doorstep to showing this gold member for repair his life and what happened in the past and all that. Then John Wick says something to him. He doesn't accepts his offer, the gold member. Then he just leaves. Then suddenly the villain Santino takes his gun out and shoots the house in flames. John Wick's house goes on fire. Then Touchwood, he managed to escape from the fire. Then he see and the dog, he was lying down and the dog was there. And yeah, so he did the damage to his house. Then the next day, he was seeing the firefighter, then talking to him. Then he started walking. Then he's getting the flashbacks of the wife. Keanu Reeves as John Wick getting flashbacks of his wife. Then the story continues. Then he travels to Rome. Then Ian McShane comes and he talks to this and Simon and all that. Then he goes to this place. He wears a new suit, and people try to measure his shoulders, and he wears new suit in the briefcase. Meets this old guy. Then he goes on a mission. Then he sees this lady with this bold man with her. Then he turns and she's doing her makeup, and he turns up at the back of her. She didn't realize. Then the lady tried to go into the pool. Then after that, John Wick just shot her. Then the story continues. Then we see the train fight scene and all that. Then they start fighting, gunshots, stabbing going on, everything's going on into the story. Yeah, so the fight scenes happening. Then them two have a drink again. Then the goons of the Santino's goons, he tried to chase after John Wick, and John Wick he knows how to handle. He still got stabbed, he's got gunshot. Still he fighted all his goons, his henchmen, beaten the hell out of them. He continued. He got stabbed on the chest and the back. He's shot with knife and all that, and he still continued with his assignment. What he was meant to do in Rome. Then later on in the film, we see Lawrence Fishburne. His character, he's holding pigeons, and John Wick asking him to help him. So he ask Lawrence Fishburne's character that Vic saying, I want your help. So he said, you want my help? And he starts to listen and do the mission and showing him some guns and all that. And before the film, this another guy, he sees there's another guy in this place, and he gets new weapons. He's trying the weapons out, shooting, testing them out. Are they good weapons and sniper guns and all that? So the story continues from that. Then yeah, let me see the climax as well with the mirrors and all that. Is that sister of Santino's doing sign language, talking her language, and he's talking, and the climax scene started to shoot, and all the gunshots is killing all the henchmen of the Santino's, Italian assassins, henchmen and goons. John Wick does a good job, in my opinion. He stands up tall. First one was bloodier, this one was even bloodier and bad. Gunshots, swearing along as well. So yeah, I enjoyed this movie, guys. It's fantastic. It was a 15 strong violence. It was lots of strong violence. Suicide scenes was in the movie. Bad language as well in the film. Then we saw Ink McShane talking to him. Then Simon and keep going the story. Then yeah, he's after that Italian guy, Santino. Then he sent his henchmen to kill Vic and all that. Then we see John Leguizamo, who was in Super Mario Brothers as Luigi. So I'm happy to see that actor in this film. I didn't know he was in this film. So I was pleasing to see him for a very, very long time. I've not seen him since the 90s Super Mario Brothers movie. He was a Luigi in that film. So yeah, I'm happy to see that character in this film, in the right film. So yeah, he takes on the mission. He does the mission himself. So he never gives up. Gone with his dog. He did a mission, and what he meant to be done. Got shot, still get up. Got stabbed, still get up. Doing his stunts and action. It was quite scenes of good action, action packed, and he's doing. I loved his character. The story. This is a good sequel to the first one. First one was good. Yeah, this one is even good. The second movie. So next week I'm gonna give the review for the chapter 3, John Wick. I'll be watching that. I'll give my thoughts of that. So that came out 2019. The first one came out 2014. I need to pick up the first movie because I watched this on the TV. So it was on before Christmas on Sky Showcase. So I watched it. It was quite good. I loved him as a Neo in the Matrix trilogy films. He's my favorite actor. Plus he did good voiceover in Toy Story as Dune Kaboom. Kaboom. Sorry guys, Duke Kaboom. Sorry about that. So yeah, I think he does a well retired ex-assassin, John Wick. So he never gave up. He known how to battle these goons of Italian guy. So we've seen this new villain. The first one had a different villain. This one had a different villain. So the third one may be different. That has also stars in McShane. That new character includes in the third one is Halle Berry. Plus we have Lawrence Fishburne. So we have John Luke Zemo. So we had good cast, good storyline, good action, good stunts, good and then car chases and fight scenes. So AK movies give this 5 out of 5. All was perfect. 5 out of 5 of the story, the villains, the cast, even Mr. John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves. He was did a fantastic job. He did what he had to do in this film. So I enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 full marks for me. Didn't disappoint. I enjoyed from start to finish. I had to do something in the kitchen, just pause the movie, then play it, then pause it again, then play it. I watched entire movie from the start to finish. So yeah, give it a 5 out of 5. This was the movie for John Wick Chapter 2. So Chapter 3 I'll be watching next Sunday and give my thoughts of that movie. That movie's played a couple of times on TV. I missed, hit and miss. So I'm happy to have this in my collection. Yeah, it's a fantastic sequel. So 5 out of 5 from AK Movies for Keanu Reeves as John Wick Chapter 2. So that was the movie review for Chapter 2. So give it a like, give it a subscribe, and give it a share. And AK Movie saying good night. I will see you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.